Well, hello, Don't Die Rusty Nation. I know it's been a while. My gosh, I have been to Alaska, got sick, did this and that. It's been a whirlwind. And then, I'm at 110 episodes, and I've done an episode every week for the last 2 years. And things are just going through my head, and I just had a lot of thoughts. And, I'm going to. It's not that I'm going to go kind of on a hiatus over the summer and just relax a little bit, but I'm also going to, if there's a good conversation to be had, I'm going to have it, and I'll be posting that when it's going to happen, and then get back into it this fall. But no, the thing, so much has been going on, and I do have a great conversation coming up this week, and I think you'll love it. It's one I wanted to do, but I didn't know if Kelly was up to it, and we're going to do one about him and his wife going through cancer at the same time, and that's quite a story in itself. And but I've been also thinking about a lot of other things that are going on in my life and around me. I'm trying to, as I said earlier in a few episodes, I'm trying to get a drone realty aerial photography and video business going. I'm trying to do a lot of other things, and I guess I have a lot of things on my plate, and I should probably, I just thought I'd tell you what's going on. I've been filming a lot. I think if you ever will need some drone photography or video, let me know. Anyway, but this episode I'm calling what I think we all have a gift. I think we all have a purpose. I think we're here for a reason. And sometimes I don't think we know what that gift is. And I think the meaning of a gift, the Webster, Merriam, whatever dictionary you want to go to, meaning is a gift is a notable capacity, talent, or endowment, something voluntarily transferred by one person to another without compensation. The act, right, power of giving. I've gone through, I go through my head and say, what's your gift, Rick? My gift is the gift of gab, I guess. Because the one thing I want to do in life is to show people that they are important. I want to listen to their stories. And not that I know everything, but I've experienced life in many different facets. And maybe I can give you a little information or a little hope, a smile, uh, a gift. I always wondered what gift, like I said, I had, and I like talking to people. I like meeting people. I like hearing their story, and I thought that's why I started the Don't Die Rusty podcast, is because I wanted to hear other people's stories and I wanted to help people. And I think if you tell your story, or I can help you tell your story, that could be a gift to a lot of other people in this world. And that's what it's all about. And I think gifts or being gifted are sometimes subjective. Michael Jordan, did he have a gift? He worked hard at what he did. Some people are gifted photographers. They see things that I won't see, and I've asked many of them, how do you see that? And it's just one of those things that they see that I don't see. There's a creative gift in everybody, and some people have can write, some people can paint, some people can take photographs, some people can sing. Just know that you're lucky to have some of those gifts. And I also want to say, I think we get gifts and we don't realize they're gifts until you get older. I was out on my walk today and I was thinking about what I wanted to say today. And I was going through my head and I think my gift, the gift that I have been given, gifts that I have been given are certainly the most memorable aren't material gifts. They're probably mental or in the heart because I look at I think people unknowingly give these gifts, and when you get older, as I am getting older, I realize quicker about the gifts that they have given me. I'm going to give you a few examples. I have known people that only see work. And they didn't see outside of the spectrum. And nothing wrong with, being a hard worker. I'm certainly not against being a hard worker, but I'm saying sometimes we take it too far. And sometimes we don't take it far enough, but sometimes we take it too far. Like, I have seen people, when they get to the end, when they get to the end of their working career, and then they retire, and they say, you know what? I should have listened, and I didn't need to put all, excuse me, the work in front of me. I didn't need to go home and work 24 hours a day. I didn't need to work 24 hours a day. I got married, I had a family, I had kids for a reason, and now I don't even know my kids. And they saw that I worked and I didn't spend time with them. I didn't show them how important they were. And I guess it reciprocates because they don't show me. They're always busy and always working now, and I have the time. Now, you may not think that's a gift, but it is a gift. Because he may not be giving the gift to his kids, but he gave the gift to me, knowing that you have to have that balance. And you need to go see the games. I went to Alaska and I don't have any kids of my own. And now I have a step grandson, and I know that I don't want to miss his games. Even if it's kids playing soccer or T-ball right now or whatever. I mean, he's only not even a year old yet, but I'm just saying. I know that I'll be there to cheer him on. And I hope I can give him some gifts of knowledge sometimes in life. But how many people have lost that gift of giving the knowledge or giving love or giving their spouse attention or just letting them know that you're there? Providing is what we are supposed to do. Yes, providing is what we're supposed to do, but isn't it also, if you're in a relationship, it's a big circle. It's not just a half circle, like we provide and done. Provide, done. And I've learned that it's not just about that. So I consider that a gift from those people that I've seen lose. And it's not a gift to them, of course, because they've lost some of their family and their life to that because they didn't see it. The gift is the conversation I had with them and learned myself that there is nothing more important than your family, than the people you have chosen to be part of your life. And here's the other deal. The kids didn't choose. You chose. You chose to have kids. You chose. So it's not, if you lose that relationship with your kids, it's not really truly their fault in all aspects because you chose to have the kids and you chose to work or so long that you didn't have those relationships. You chose that. But the gift is, like I said, I can watch you and I can talk to you and I can see that this gift has helped me. God has given me a gift that I truly didn't understand was a gift. And that gift was probably, I'm not going to say bad relationships, but I'm going to say the relationships in my life. And I'm talking my female relationships have given me a different outlook on life because I look at heartbreak and I look at all kinds of parts of a relationship, the ups, the downs, the not seeing what each other had to offer, or looking past the bad and changing myself, and so people couldn't recognize me. And then once you're out of that relationship, people say, I like seeing the real Rick back. I look at that gift. Maybe God gave me that gift to go through this stuff, so now I'm in a healthy relationship in which we support each other. I've talked about this many, many times, but I am lucky to have the gift of Cindy because she is very supportive. She's an independent, and she does make me do stuff, you know. I mean, we all do our own things and we do things differently and so I mean, but I like going on adventures with her. But yeah, we can go on our own adventures. She's I love seeing her with her grandson, and I love seeing her with her kids. And I would never, ever, ever want to take that away. I would never suggest such things. But in you know what? This is something I really rarely had, and it was a bad thing. And of course, I can tell you 100% that I am not the best. At least at one time, I was certainly not the best in relationships because I didn't understand what was needed. You go in with blinders on, and you don't see the side views, and you think that love is about movies and books and songs, and it's not. Love is totally different, and I'm lucky to have that gift of Cindy where she has given me more than I probably deserve at times, but I'm thankful for her to give me the support and love that she does. Another gift that I've been given are the friends I have. And they may not ever know how big of a gift they are, but I've had friends that that I've had for a long, long time. And they've been with me through thick and thin. Good times and bad, through the roller coasters of life. And those are the people that are amazing to me. Those are true gifts. They answer their phone. They understand the meaning of being a good friend. I have those friends, in which I would too, drop everything right now, if I had to go help them. It doesn't matter where they are. And I would do that. The only thing that would probably be the problem is the time, but I'm on my way. You call, you know, and I'm on my way. As I know they would be too. And I just am so lucky to have the gifts of these friends. So, do you have them? The one thing about the gift of a friend is, I don't know how many times that I might be struggling throughout the day. I might be struggling today. The roller coaster is on the coming down fast. And you get that text or you get that call that uplifts you. And you start heading right back up. Because God or they somehow knew the gift of that text or call. And I have said many times, you need to find that time to text, to call, not for something. Just say, how you doing? Say, how's it going? And what have you been up to? Do you need anything? Love you, brother. Love you, sister, whatever. But we need to take the time to do that. And actually, like I told you, I'm a little earlier. I have friends going through things. And it's going to be out here when I talk to Kelly, but I mean, I think that him and I talk, we text. I have other friends that I know that are going through things. You give them space, time, and you talk. You don't have to talk about the problem. You just need to talk. Everybody needs to know that somebody is out there for you. Everybody needs to know that there are those people that care and they don't care who you are. And that's the gift you're giving to them. And that's the gift that they give to you. I don't know. I might be rambling here, but those are the things that are important to me. And I've been seeing this, and I've been wanting to say something for a few weeks now. I have this little black book that I write a bunch of quotes in, or I write about write whatever notes that I need to myself for maybe getting on and talking about this stuff or whatever else. I just want people to know that I care. I want people out in this world to know that we need to see the gifts, and we might not see them, but we can feel them. And later on in life, we might feel them. But God has given us gifts. Did you know that the gift of life, did you know that how many coincidences, how many relationships, how many people had to get together to get you here, to get me here? I mean, if you start thinking about it, you had to have two sets of grandparents to get your dad, two sets of grandparents to get your mom, so that's 8. And then you just keep on going up from there. That's a gift. You're a gift. You're the biggest gift that this world has been given, and you need to realize what this gift is and understand that there's purpose and there's reasons for you being here. And my reason is to make this world a better place in somehow, some way. And if Don't Die Rusty can do that, I'm very, very thankful. So, you know what? Like I said, I'm going to be chatting with Kelly, and that could be a long conversation. And I'm kind of sad, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. Because the reason I'm sad is not because I'm sad because a family has to go through this, and I know that they're not the only family, but it's my friend. And I'm sad because we can all understand that cancer sucks. I've been through it, not with my family. But life goes on without us. I was walking out there today and I saw, you're breathing in. I mean, it's windy, it's misty, it's just a miserable day out. But we have to realize life isn't always sunshine and daisies. I hope you listen to the next episode of the Don't Die Rusty podcast with Kelly. But I hope you enjoyed thinking about this. The gifts of life. And I hope I didn't ramble too much. I know I'm back in the saddle again. And here's the deal. Like I said, I'm going to put out podcasts throughout the summer. I'm not going to just stop. But if I think there's a great conversation, we're going to have it. And if not, I'm going to take a week or two off and maybe find another conversation. We'll see where it goes. But next fall, I'll start back up again. There's sometimes you need to have that little break and find the best conversations you can have. I'm going to I have another gift. I'm going to go help Emily Hallgood at Western States again, and I'm on her crew, and that's awesome. I love being with her and her mom and dad and Paul Lind and everybody else that's part of this crew is just amazing. And then I'm really trying to get my drone business going, the drone aerial photography business going, because there is something about being a professional photographer that makes you feel good. So, anyway, and that is chasing your dreams, just like Don't Die Rusty tells you, like I tell you. Keep chasing your dreams, being the best you. Don't die rusty, and thank you for listening. I want to thank you for listening to this episode of the Don't Die Rusty podcast. And if you would be so kind to give us a review, a like, a share, and a subscribe, that'd be wonderful, and I would greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to follow us on Facebook, we're at Don't Die Rusty. If you'd like to follow us on Instagram, it's at Don't Die Rusty. And if you would like to get in contact with me, it's Rick at don'tdierusty.com. And I just want to say I appreciate everybody listening, and as usual, keep chasing your dreams, being the best you, and don't die rusty.